Water billing problems are becoming a trend in one Chicago neighborhood, and those neighbors want it to stop.
But their efforts to reach the city are getting them nowhere. WGN Investigates Lourdes Duarte has more on the big bill that has them in deep water.
Well, all the residents want is to be able to explain to someone what happened, but they say nobody wants to listen. Their options: get an attorney or pay up. In the meantime, their bill keeps climbing. They are now in the exclusive Past Due Water Bill Club, along with thousands of other Chicagoans. At this four-story East Village condo building, the talk is all about a bill that doesn't seem to hold water. No one can make sense of why their normally low water bill suddenly skyrocketed. So let's do some math. Normally, they pay $600 to $800 for
60,000 gallons per billing period, so 60 days.
Look at what we have been charged.
So imagine the shock when in June of 2020, a bill arrived showing they owed, get ready for it, $10,827. That's at least 13 times more than the usual.
For that billing period, they said we used 750,000 gallons for that billing period. For context, Olympic pool is 660,000 gallons.
But this story isn't about the giant bill, but about what came after. At City Hall, they were told the high reading was likely caused by an undiscovered leak, so they looked into it.
In our unit, we had 2 different plumbers actually, and they looked at everything.
The other 3 units did the same.
There was no broken pipe, no leaks were noted, right?
You actually lift this up. There's the meter.
What they did find was this: the city replaced the building's water meter in 2019 after discovering high readings were wrong. Residents suspect it continued to happen.
It just doesn't make sense for us to have physically used up this much water.
Easy fix, right? Well, they were actually told the meter works fine and to pay up.
We're stuck, yeah, because we can never get in touch with anyone who's able to engage in a constructive conversation.
Meanwhile, the meter has literally kept running. Their total water bill, more than 2 years later, now at $23,000 and counting.
Yeah, we don't know what to do.
Numbers continue to escalate.
Unable to get anywhere, they turn to their alderman.
Certainly my office is trying to help them, but the communication is feeling at times a little one-sided.
It's a story that's not unique. More and more Chicagoans have a sizable past due water bill. WGN Investigates pulled the numbers. Residential customers who owe the city at least $20,000 in past due water bills jumped 200% in 2022 from just 4 years ago. So if the alderman can't get through, what hope does the average resident have to be able to resolve a situation like this on their own?
I think that's where a lot of our city's frustration with government comes from.
WGN Investigates contacted the city's finance and water departments requesting sit-down interviews to discuss the issue, but we too were stonewalled. A finance department spokeswoman would tell us only the account balance was, quote, valid, adding the Department of Finance will reach out to discuss the account with the Condominium Association and to offer a payment plan. Up until now, the city has refused to engage the residents despite numerous requests and even tapped a law firm to collect the past due bill.
The city's position is you need to deal with the lawyers and or you need to pay it all at once.
The city has not threatened to shut off their water, though they think that's coming if no resolution is reached. In the meantime, they're speaking out in hopes it shines a light on the challenges residents and even some aldermen face when dealing with City Hall.
We're just trying to work out this issue. Knowing that this isn't an isolated case, it's something that we've heard experienced time and time again by residents of the First Ward.
And there are efforts to address some of the red tape at City Hall. Former Inspector General Joe Ferguson recently launched a nonprofit venture with the University of Chicago to look at how the city's government can solve problems like the one we told you about more efficiently. The question is whether anyone at City Hall will listen and change. I'm Lourdes Duarte, WGN Investigates.